Alright, guys, so I know what you're thinking. Why is your voice not matching up with your lips? And you know what? That's because I made a big, dumb mistake, and unfortunately, I think I might have left my mic muted whenever I started recording this video, and so it did not obviously keep the audio. And of course, I went and spent like $9 on a software that would split the video into an MP3 file, so that way I could just import that, because sometimes it just doesn't, for some reason, keep the audio. But either way, guys, I've learned that didn't work either, so I spent $9 on nothing. But today's video, I'm going to be taking, well, actually I already did take my DNA test, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys the results. They're actually quite surprising. I would never have guessed that my percentages would look this way. Also, do want to address the donation goal in the corner. We did hit our sub goal for the hot tub stream, so that will be happening sometime next month. But the donation goal is for a Sony a600, and it is just the camera of my dreams. I love it. It's going to be for streaming, but I also will use it obviously for filming like tutorial videos and stuff, and possibly just all of my YouTube videos just directly from Streamlabs. But yeah, so that is what it's for, and for this donation goal only, I will be giving out my Snapchat to all those who donate $20 or more. So if you guys want my Snapchat, there's a little bit of an incentive, whatever you want to call it. All right, let me log into my Ancestry account. Clearly you can see I'm very, very excited. I right away noticed how many matches, DNA matches that I have, which is ridiculous. 1,000 freaking fourth cousins or closer. I just have a big family. You guys share in the comments down below what you guys had if you took this. Right off the bat, I noticed something very shocking, and I'm like, there's no way. What? Either way, so start off the bat, I'm like, this is ridiculous. 21% from Ireland. I had no idea that was going to be like that, because Mom always made it seem like she was more Scottish than Irish, if anything. And meanwhile, Scotland's down there with 10%. So that was just not what I had expected. As well as my dad was Puerto Rican, and so I figured there would be a lot more Indigenous Puerto Rico on there than just 6%. But I think that maybe my paternal grandfather was more derived from Portugal and whatnot, and so that's why my percentages look like that. But yeah, so from Portugal we have 19%, England and Northwestern Europe we have 16%, Spain was 11%, Scotland 10%, Indigenous Puerto Rico, like I said, 6%, France 4%, Norway was 3%, Northern Africa 2%, Senegal 2%, Nigeria 2%, Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu 2%, Turkey, the Caucasus 1%, and European Jewish was 1%. And then here it's just showing where my DNA communities are from. So I did have a community from southern Sweden, which is really cool. Even though I didn't have any Swedish or percentages from Sweden, I don't know, maybe they were congregated there, which is very interesting. And I was trying to pronounce these names. I think I just said Ostra, Smoland, Karlskrona, Torsos, but I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce those guys. And then I also had some from Quebec, and so that meant that's where my France, my 4% France came from. And then here it's just showing a little bit about Puerto Rico and really what it stands for, and it was just cool to see what a slice of me looks like. I don't know, very interesting. I was really hoping to find out any relatives for my paternal grandfather, because he was not in my dad's life, and I really just wanted to see if I had any more relatives and just connect with family. However, when I looked through everything, I could only find people from my mom's side and from my dad's mom's side instead of his dad's side. So that was a little bit upsetting, but it is what it is. I have no idea what I'm talking about right here. I think I'm just saying maybe it'll change in the future. I don't know. And then I just kind of like go through and like look at where each of these places are on the map, because your girl is not good with geography. Sorry. And I was just pointing out that nothing came from the North or South America areas, except for whenever you zoom into my genetic communities, which is where they say they are derived from, or where they settled or stayed. This is Puerto Rico, obviously 6%. I really want to go there. Totally off topic, but this is just saying the Taino people, which I already knew. They were who like settled there early on, and so that's why, most Puerto Ricans are a little bit dark-skinned, because the Taino people were dark-skinned because they were out in the sun all day. Just looking at Portugal, because I would have never guessed that Portugal would have been my second. Like most, because nobody ever talked about Portugal. I thought maybe Spain or something, but I guess it does make sense because I know Portugal, colonized a lot of areas back in the olden times. The England and Northwestern Europe is definitely coming from my mom's side, because my mom, like I said, I don't know if I said, but I probably said in the earlier one where all my audio got lost, was that my mom had told me growing up that we were Scottish, and, that she had some Cherokee, Native American in her. She said that she was German. She said that, I think she said that, I don't think she ever mentioned Irish, which is why I was a little bit more confused. Then all I knew about my dad's side was that, we were Puerto Rican, and they had lived in Puerto Rico for years and years and years, way back generations. So literally that was all I knew going into this journey. And so I was just completely blown away by my percentages. And here's just like my common ancestors. I know all these people, unfortunately. I was trying to figure out if I did or if I didn't. But after some time off video, I realized that I, in fact, do know all of them, or at least I do know who they are related to, and none of them are from my paternal grandfather. So that's a little bit sad, but what can you do? And honestly, nobody in my family knows anything besides his name, so I will probably never get to meet that side of the family or let them know that they have relatives, and it's just a little bit sad. And I know a lot of people who are adopted probably will definitely know exactly how I'm feeling right now, because you really want to meet these people and talk to them and reconnect, but you don't even have the opportunity because you can't even find them. So it is what it is. I'm really glad that I did this. It was a little bit expensive, so if you guys are interested, also sorry if you hear thunder in the background, but it was $130, $140, so if you guys are interested, it was a little bit expensive, but I do recommend it. My friend did say that she took both the Ancestry DNA and the 23andMe, and her results were a little bit different for both. So it would be interesting to compare my results from here and from there, but I don't want to spend another $140 and wait 6 weeks or so, so I probably won't do that anytime soon. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you learned a little bit more about aloe, then don't forget to give it a like, subscribe. Hopefully, you guys want to come to my stream, because I do stream on Twitch on Wednesdays and Sundays, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye guys.